Welcome to another Whale Shadow Legends video, guys. Hopefully you are having an amazing day, sending you some positive vibes. Today, guys, I want to talk about the upcoming summoning events for this weekend. Now, yes, if you haven't seen me talking about the Hydra changes again, I do have another video coming in later on together with YST, so stay tuned for it. But in today's video, I want to focus on other things because I don't want to repeat myself in multiple videos. So basically, what is happening this weekend, guys? Summoning event is not going to be a 2x, but we will have this hero path right here. Complete events, objectives to earn hero coins and win rewards, which means that we won't have a champion chase tournament, we won't have a summon rush. Everything will be related to the path. Now, today we actually have a 1+1 on ancient shards. I decided to YOLO 20 ancients and I managed to get Cisia, guys. Probably you know, you've heard me talking about it multiple times. I don't have her. I skipped the guaranteed event, right? But I managed to get her today, which is actually awesome because she was a new champion that was on my list, you know. So I'm pretty excited that I managed to get a new champion from the 1+1 ancients and at the cost of only 20 ancient shards, which is definitely pretty good. But leaving that on the side, let's head over to the news. And right here we have the hero path. So basically, you're still going to be able to collect fragments for the fusion champion, but you're going to be able to get a perfect soul for the champion. Or, yeah. So a 3-star perfect soul, 4-star split, 5-star split. So you can choose if you want to go for any of the higher ones. Now, I'll be very honest with you guys, okay? This champion as a fusion champion is very underwhelming. With the changes coming to the Hydra, this champion won't really be better than he was before. And I would personally do not recommend anyone to go for his soul. Okay, that's me just being honest with you guys. It's a waste of resources. It's not a champion of a high caliber that will really change your account with a soul or without a soul. Now, leaving that on the side, if you want to get rewards for this, you're going to have to summon champions and get artifacts. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, welcome to Whale Shadow Legends, and you're gonna find out in a second why. So as I mentioned, we're gonna have a 15x progressive chance, or maybe I haven't mentioned it. If I haven't mentioned it, I will mention it now. This Friday, October 11th, we're planning to launch progressive chance event, giving you at least a 15x chance to summon these champions from ancient, primal, voids, and sacreds. So 1 slot legendary champions. Starting with the very first one is actually Newt. Absolutely amazing champion. I do potentially think that for a lot of you guys, enemy max HP champions will come back into the meta for the Hydra clan boss. I'm still not sure if any of them will make it in my teams even after the changes. I cannot really make a massive comment about it without testing it out before. But I think they will be a bit better than they were in the past. Just because of how you are able to use their damage, know exactly how much damage you're getting on a head, etc. Okay, so I think is a possibility. So Note is an absolute goat in all of the content. Dungeons, clan boss, Curse City, faction wars, whatever. He's not good in arena, but he's good everywhere else. So if you want to build Note, you have a couple of different options. Either you're going in with Savage, either you're going in with a different set that will ignore defense, right? Either you're going in with Relentless. Relentless is not a bad choice either, you know, and it's all about this skill, very effective, very strong for the Fire Knight with the A1. So he's one of the champions that we have on the list. Then we have Wall Master Otorian. I actually summoned him, I think, during the Odin Champion Chase tournament. Yeah, that's when I got lucky and I got 3 new legendaries. I still haven't built him, to be honest. He's gonna be solid for Hydra. He is solid for Hydra even now. He brings you the block buffs, decrease attack, attacks all enemies 2 times with enemy max HP, buffs, extra turn. The A1 is gonna be nice as well. So he's gonna be a very nice champion just in general. Funny enough, he's on the 15x progressive chance just now, just this week, you know. So another one that you might want to build either in a Relentless. You can build him in Savage if he is not hitting the cap for you. I feel like him and Marius, they are struggling a bit to hit the cap, right? But if you give them the right build, they're gonna get the job done. The next champion that we have on is going to be Haprek. So I feel like this is a weird combination of champions, to be honest. I'm not even sure what they're trying to kind of like represent, because they don't really have much in common. But either way, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to be a team. He used to be very, very nice when they released him. Since everybody kind of like knows that, yes, you build him on Stone Skin, you put in some squishy champions, they die, he kills the rest. Nobody really falls for it unless they're new players or they're like in the lower tiers of Arena. I don't really think he's OP in the current meta. He's an amazing nuker. He can buff himself. Everything that was an issue with him before still stays as an issue, and that is being conditional for the extra hit, etc. You know, I do use mine sometimes. I actually use him in the siege. I feel like 2 sieges ago. As an extra nuker in the team. So you can definitely still gain value out of the champion, but it won't be anything too insane. Then we have Nishak Vermin Lord. I'll be very honest with you guys. I do think that he is pretty solid now with the addition of Pinpoint. I think for Live Arena is very, very nice. For Classic Arena, it's not going to do much in high-end Platinum. But for Live Arena, even in high Gold, he's actually pretty nice because he can put the bombs and instantly take a turn to detonate, to decrease the detonation countdown, right? Which is very, very nice. So with Pinpoint, you don't risk to get Polymorph now. So that's why he's pretty nice. And he has pretty good multipliers too, you know? Right Affinity, because we have so many magic nukers. So I do think 100% that he's worth it. You're going to get value out of him. So you want to build him as fast as possible with as much attack as possible and as much accuracy as possible on Pinpoint sets. Or feral sets if you don't have a Pinpoint. But I think it's more likely to have one or have the first one than the other, you know, to have a Pinpoint. Then moving over to the next one, which is Mountain King. He definitely lost a lot of value. He used to be one of the craziest HP champions in the game. Even though he's an attack champion, you can see this huge amount of HP. Pretty good damage from him. Overall, but it's all about single target hits. I really don't think that he's really great anywhere. You know, yeah, you can build him with a good shield set, and that's about it. But honestly, he definitely lost whatever value he had over time. You know, and he might still be good in Curse Series, in Faction Wars, but he's really not that interesting anymore. He's pretty simple as a champion, right? So yeah, I wouldn't really go for him. Now, moving over to Void Ones, we have Acrisia. So this is enemy max HP everywhere on all of her skills, which is nice. Double hit on the A2, double hit on the A3, the A2 AoE, the A3 single target, defense down with the A1. I'm still using my Acrisia in the Sand Devil Necropolis. She will definitely drop down from that team because I have my second Newt now. I just still haven't built him yet. I need to get the masteries done. But after, I will replace her from the Sand Devil's dungeon. And I'm curious to see if she will become a bit better in Hydra with the changes, you know? I don't necessarily think that that will be a thing, though, to be honest. But find out more about what we think about Hydra changes and stuff in the next video. So that's Acrisia. Now, the reason why I made the intro in the following way, welcome to another Whale Shadow Legends video, guys, is because the next champion on the 15x progressive chance is going to be Onryo Ieyasu. Now, I know a lot of you guys that saved up shards for this, built up Mercy for this. I'm not sure if I'm going to summon or not just yet, but he is insane, okay? He is insane. 4 Arena, 4 Hydra Clan Boss. Just crazy. Even this champion will get a bit of a slap in the face with the new changes to the Hydra Clan Boss. Every champion will, okay? But he might be the most powerful champion for Hydra Clan Boss from here on. I'm not sure if he's going to be better than Toshiro. I really need to compare them with kind of like the same stats, blessings, etc. in the same team. But he definitely has the potential to be better. So you have the block revive. You have the ignore stone skin, ignore shield, ignore strengthen, ignore defense. But for Hydra is the passive. Whenever this champion attacks, all enemies except the initial target receives damage equal to 25% of the damage dealt to the initial target, which will ignore 100% of the target's defense. It cannot be critical. It will not trigger counterattacks. It will not count as an extra hit either. I remember that was mentioned somewhere, right? Maybe they removed it, or maybe I'm just being half blind right now. Either way, he is on the event, guys. So there you go. Find the problem, sell the solution, rinse and repeat. That's how pretty much everything works. Then we have some epic champions, guys. We have Magnar, still a pretty solid epic nuker. Very good damage with this skill. I am using him in the Cursiri, in Faction Wars, in Secret Rooms. Definitely not bad. We have Fanax. Very strong. He was very strong for the Hydra Clan boss too. He can still be strong as a raw damage dealer. You have block buffs. Mainly is all about the A1 and the damage he can deal from there. Then we have a Geomancer, which is not a bad champion. He's great for some particular content like the Iron Twins Fortress and stuff like that. But for Hydra Clan boss, I feel like he's gonna lose even maybe even more value, or maybe he's gonna become more valuable actually. Maybe he's gonna become more valuable, but we're gonna have to basically wait and find out. The AI is bad on him, so I stopped using him in Hydra ages ago, right? But he's still a good champion. Don't get me wrong. I actually like Geomancer. Then we have Oboro, which, yes, a very nice champion for the Hydra Clan boss. So it seems like Plarium is basically kind of like doing an event for the Hydra Clan boss, with a few exceptions. There are a few random champions in there that don't really fit in there, you know. But Oboro, very, very nice. I still want to get her in the Hydra to do some crazy damage with her, and probably I'm going to try to do it this week before the nerf, because I managed to get a 6-star soul for her the other day. It's all about using the A1, you know. So you're going to use as many ally attacks as possible. You're just going to use the A1 with her and deal a lot of damage on a Slayer set. That's kind of like what you want to do with Oboro. And the final champion is Akemtum, which not a bad champion for the Hydra Clan boss. You have a speed aura, you have the poisons, which are not the most important thing, but you have the hex, you know, and triple hitter on the A2. Very solid for the Spider 10 on hard mode. And yeah, Faction Wars, some other areas like that. Not a bad champion, to be honest. That's what we have for this weekend, guys. We have the Power of Light event. We have a pretty crazy 15x, to be honest. Some very big champions in there. Let me know if you are tempted to go for any of them. And as I mentioned, stay tuned for the next video. We're going to talk about that champions. We're going to talk about that buffs and what exactly we think about the entire thing related to these upcoming changes to the Hydra Clan boss. As usual, much love. Appreciate all of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.